guys, Barry from Cog vs Glass here, and today I'm going to be talking about an issue which really annoys me still about Android, and that is its backup infrastructure. Now, as many as you know, your Google account on your Android device will back up everything from your contacts, to your calendar, to your photos, to your drive, to Google Keep, to your books, to your magazines, kind of all that stuff like Play related and your Google account related stuff. But it is still not, to this day, no matter how much Android has evolved, backing up something as simple as text messages. Even so, the thing that really annoys me is actually things like game data. If you don't know, iOS does this pretty well. It has iCloud, which backs up app data specifically, and it can restore it, and I've never had really anybody have any problems with that. I don't know why Android has such a problem with it. Either this might just be me being quite ignorant about it. There might be some really technical reason why Android can't separate game saves and save them and restore them successfully, or app developers are just really lazy and don't want you to uninstall the app, so they just don't give you the functionality to back up that data. Google has released, of course, the Google Play Game Center thing, which does achievements and leaderboards, and supposedly is bringing the feature to back up game data. As yet, I think there are about 10 games that do this, none of which are actually any good. I'm looking for something like Real Racing 3, which is a pretty lengthy game. You can spend hours and hours and hours playing this game, and if you uninstall it or your device dies, you've completely lost it. It even goes so far as to say in the Play Store description, if you uninstall this game, your game data will be lost. So I guess the question I'm really asking is, why is this still a problem on Android? Why can't I back up my device and get everything back as it was? It's really frustrating, and it stops me from doing things like clean wipes just for general maintenance. Not that everyone does that, but I would like the option and not to have to lose everything. There is some salvation out there. I'm using an application called Helium to back up some of my data. I've got the Pro version, which allows you to back up to your Google Drive account, so it's really easy to get it back. But I'm backing up things like text messages, WhatsApp, Pocket Cast, so my podcast and things like that, and some other small data, but I'm still not using it because I can't to back up game data. And interestingly, this application does let you back up game data, but I've never ever been able to get it to successfully restore that game data, so it's kind of useless. The good thing about Helium, however, is it doesn't require root, which is usually needed to back up things like application data, but it does require a connection to a PC to activate it again should your device restart or be turned off and on. So, I mean, yeah, I would really like to hear from some other people if they think this is an issue as well, they're backing up data on Android devices, and how your experience has been perhaps on iOS, and if you've ever come into issues where you couldn't restore data as well. So let me guys know, and yeah, if you've got any other options for me on how I can back up things like games data without root, then let me know. But this is Barry from Cog vs Glass, and talking about backup for Android and why it's really annoying.